when I got rehab, I started doing content. Well, I lived in like a sober house for a while, and with a bunch of girls that didn't work out too well. But I was working out. I was kind of doing meditating, listening to affirmations. I even did kickboxing. Kickboxing really helped me. I like the intensity of that. It gives me some kind of rush, and it really helps my mental health. But I just feel like I'm getting anxiety all the time now, and I feel like it's causing problems in other areas of my life now, because like I can't relax. I can't, like, I'm trying everything. I try laying down, I try binaural beats. I don't know what I need to do. I know I'm a hyper person, but like it's kind of causing disturbances with me. Just like I feel like something crazy is about to happen all the time, and nothing's happening, and then my brain's like, it just keeps going in a loop. And I'll be okay for a while. I'm not saying it's like all the time, but I can get stuck on it. If I'm already in a slightly lower vibration, I get stuck on it for a while, and it's really miserable, dude. It's horrible. It's dark.
When you get into those places, I'm kind of sensing like a feeling of like what you need is to just like reaffirm your safety and like reaffirm your worthiness of this safety and this comfort and this peace, and like finding some sort of activity or way that you can reaffirm to yourself that this safety is actually okay and the peace that you're experiencing is actually okay. Like, is there some sort of like reaffirming activity that you
okay, I go through those, and I've really found, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think talking to people of the same vibration really helps me. Like, I love talking, and I probably feel bad that I'm talking about a certain situation a little bit and all those kind of things, but I'm in a position where I feel safe to actually talk about that. People won't go, shut the F up, whatever. Jeez, I can't believe I did that. But so it might not be the same sort of thing of what you're feeling, but maybe like talking to us, especially knowing that we're on this bloody rocket ship together, really could help you with that. Because I can see where you're going. Because I mean, when you're by yourself, especially when I think we all go through our spiritual journeys, ladies and gentlemen, the hardest bit for me, and I wrote a couple of bit of poetry about it, is at night when you lay down and you're supposed to be resting, but that's when you think the most, and probably and have those feelings, you know. So maybe it's talking to us, Di. I reckon even just to call us up and go, how you going? Just need a little bit of light. I mean, I called you guys in
something there, because what triggered you mostly was like negative communication and confrontation and stuff, right? So if your body's looking for some sort of communication or confrontation to get all out of whack about, pick up the phone and have a conversation that creates like a dopamine boost.
And well, I think part of it was,
what I mean, like, try to like reaffirm your safety and comfort by having comfortable conversations and replacing the stress hormone that would have come from a negative narcissistic conversation to the dopamine that comes from, and serotonin that comes from, having positive, friendly, uplifting conversations, and just sort of like transfer yourself out slowly by like affirming your safety with safe conversations, sort of thing, when your body's looking for that.
And I think part of it is living with
So
someone
I think
too.
on to something with the calling your friends thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, it's also living with someone you're dating. I'm used to being with guys that are toxic too, so I think I'll find ways to like make something in my head
Make them toxic?
Yeah, and like I find myself finding and I'm like, wait, I'm trying to recreate like situation I had where I was living, or with the past relationships. I'll find myself finding a reason that this is not going to work, or it's chaotic, or someone's toxic, but really it's me. But it's and I think what you said is a key thing, like causing the interaction that causes you emotional disturbance, because I find myself focusing on things that there really aren't. I mean, I understand you're living with somebody, there's a lot of things, but it's like I'll be focusing on things that aren't that I wasn't really that concerned about, but I'm making it a big thing in my head to like try to sabotage or something. I'm aware of it, but it's like it's really like a thing that doesn't go away in my head. It's
your brain is trying to see things from the lens of the past because it's familiar. Like there's safety and familiarity there to your brain. So you're trying to recreate what's familiar to you by putting the assholery of the man you're used to interacting with onto the man you're interacting with now.
or even
And it's
past relationship. It's just patterns of those kind of like interactions. And
yeah, your brain is trying to recreate the pattern it's used to, even though that thing it's used to isn't necessarily good or safe.
Think about it this way.
Recreating what's actually safe and reminding your brain what safety really is.
Think about it this way.
it sucks.
No, it's shit, but it's bloody shit, you know.
Bloody shit.
There you go, made you laugh. So there you go, good dopamine. I said bloody. I think we go to we're used to this crap that we go through, and look, I might joke around and say good versus evil, He-Man versus Skeletor stuff, and everyone's a laugh. But think about it when the bad is overdoing the good, but the good is fighting back. You're fighting back on this because you're aware of it now. Okay, so it's a case of now, getting that knockout blow to help you out with regards to not knock it all out because it's not going to happen, but to give that knockout blow and go, right, stay the fuck down. Okay, you got to stay the fuck down or run off and hide. And then if you come out again, I'm going to have the strength to give you another whack. So it's finding that balance in that way,
Yeah.
And it's past programming. I mean, bloody hell. I mean, I had this Saturday night. Perfect example was Saturday night. I looked at the situation I was in. I'm going, my God, when I was in those situations, mate, I'd be anxious. I'd be scared. I'd be this. I'd be that. I'd be avoiding. I'd be going, oh my goodness. But, forces that come and help us, hint, hint. I walked the line. And I felt like and that was the change I needed. I know it was fucking hard, but I walked the line. So maybe it's a case of looking at it deep down and go, right, these are some of the theories that you've had and some of the, as Sarah said, the previous experiences, and just basically walking the line and giving it the He-Man right hand to Skeletor pretty much, but really doing that and finding out what you need to have in that hand when you do give him the right hand.